It is certainly more candid than we're used to hearing from her. It's got some pretty funny asides in there, remembering Inauguration Day, joking about her walks in the woods, which became sort of internet memes during soon after the election, even how she often would turn to Chardonnay, a glass of Chardonnay at night to help ease the pain. I think for her, she has a chance to sort of maybe once and for all say, this is what happened a year ago. These are things that I think contributed to my defeat. These are outside factors that contributed to my defeat, but also here are my personal mistakes that helped bring about the election of Donald Trump. She certainly is unsparing of her criticism of Donald Trump, who she says is unfit for office, like she said during the campaign a year ago, and she says what she's seen so far of his term has only borne that out. She blames, of course, some of the Russian interference, but her most withering criticism definitely comes from FBI Director James Comey, who she feels like upended the race when, with 2 weeks or so to go before voters went to the polls, he announced that he was reopening the investigation into her email scandal. She is critical of some fellow Democrats, which is unusual. She wishes President Obama, who she largely credits with helping her, but criticizes him for not doing more to stop the Russian interference during the campaign. She goes after Joe Biden a little bit for claiming that her campaign did not have a message for working class voters, saying that, well, he was out there every day as my surrogate. We were all saying these things. I feel like that is something I addressed. And certainly she is critical at times of Bernie Sanders, who she feels like has sort of, as she said during the campaign, sort of had these big pledges, vague promises of things that he could deliver for voters without ever really filling in the specifics of how to get those things done. This book, and Hillary Clinton's return to the spotlight, has made some Democrats nervous. They feel like the last thing they should be doing is rehashing and reliving the 2016 campaign and reopening the feud between Clinton supporters and Sanders supporters, which at times was very bitter a year ago, and instead the party should be coming together, focusing on a new unified message for the 2018 midterm elections, and of course the 2020 campaign against President Trump.